Day 31 of the Jungle Diaries. Let's get it. When a homeless man fed another homeless man. This is January 13th, 2024. Let's fucking go. Jungle rating 3.6 out of 10. Right. Intentionality. 8 hours of sleep in the wild. Golden Corral solo date. Buffet for the soul. Studied my old jungle notes. Observed the world around me like a panther in a slow motion. Worked out. Stretched. Meditated. And took a cold shower. Clocked in 12 hours in the freezer, earned $180 with cold fingers and a hot hustle. Let's go. Unintentional. Homeless shit. Mentally chewing on confusion from a girl women who still wants a doctor with red flags. Overanalyzing family dynamics instead of just witnessing entertaining situationships when I should be building empires. Let's get into it. Golden Corral, my office, my temple, my mess hall of meaning. I sit alone, but not lonely. I'm watched, absorbing. Across the pond, 4 women gossiping like their words pay rent. Across the table, families slumped over meals. Joy melted into booths, cushions. Everyone looks tired, out of shape, checked out. I ask myself, do I even want this family life? If this is what it looks like? No shade, just truth. Then something happens to me that shakes me. After I'm leaving the Golden Corral, it's this homeless man that comes up to me and he says, he has dirty backpack, kind eyes, and a bag of food in his hands, and he offers me the food. And he said, I thought you were homeless too, so I thought this would help. He said he heard a voice in his head and said, give him food. He had nothing, yet he gave. That's jungle. That's richness. That's love with no leftovers. I didn't take it. He needed more than I did, but the offering, that fed me more than the buffet could. Beautiful thing. Fast forward to the freezer. Actually, no, fuck the freezer. I actually got to working out, stretching, meditating, took my cold shower, and got after it. But now we can fast forward to the freezer. 12-hour shifts, still intact. Met a 6'5" dude talking about how society stopped him from chasing his NBA dreams. I cut him off mid-sentence, said, society didn't stop you. You stopped you. You heard me. We locked eyes. That's the jungle. Truth without sugar, growth without ego. The girl I was talking to, she was stuck and this is actually before all of this is actually right after I left Golden Corral, right after I ended up talking to that homeless dude. And it was this girl I was talking to, and she's stuck in this fantasy, temptation boyfriend, turned to red flag parade. But she says he's a doctor. And as if a title makes the trauma taste better, she switched the convo and asked about the weather. And girl, it's freezing inside and outside. And I'm warm because I'm lit from within. And it was just an interesting dynamic to see how a woman or just anybody will stay with somebody just out of maybe just putting a title on a pedestal, saying, oh, this is my boyfriend, or just not even that, just anybody putting their brother, this is my mom, or this is X, Y, and Z, and it's an instant red flag. Or you put time on a pedestal. And you say, well, we've been together for 5 years. And it's like, that's a red flag. Or you just say, this is the way it is. Anytime you say any of those things, you just have to understand it's a problem. So that was that. And I ended up getting in my 12-hour day, as I said, and walked back in the freezing cold at 5:30, knocked out 6 a.m. That being said, final thoughts of the day was we all want something, but most of us don't want it bad enough. If your head was on fire, you move. So if you ain't moving, maybe you're not on fire yet. And that's okay. But don't pretend. Because somewhere out there is a man with no food who still found something to give. What a beautiful thing. All right. Much love, keep spreading it. Remember, love is the answer. Love, energy, and truth is the answer to that question. We're changing the world one naked truth, one truth at a time, one person at a time. All right. Much love. Doses.